Thank you so much. I now come on to the next topic, which is a very, very important topic, which most of us must have realized during the COVID pandemic. This was a very helpful area for us, the topic of medical informatics and especially telemedicine. And I must admit that I'm very low on the learning curve as far as this topic is concerned. So I'm also going to sit in the classroom and listen very closely to Dr. Nidhi Yadav, who's an associate professor, and she also belongs to Dr. RML Hospital, and her area of interest is pediatric. But I'm just now looking at you as a teacher who's going to enlighten us with this very, very, very new topic and a very useful topic. We all must learn it I mean, whatever happened to us recently, I think it's mandatory for mandatory. Yeah. So go on, Dr. Nidhi.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Nidhi. Today I will be teaching you about medical informatics and telemedicine. Medical informatics is a term that is borrowed from a French expression, namely Informatica Medical. It is the application of computers, communication, and information technology and systems to all the fields of medicine. It is also called as health informatics, clinical informatics, but in today's scenario, it is better to call it as in medical informatics. It is the study and application of methods to improve the management of patient care, clinical knowledge, population data, and other information which is relevant to the patient care and community health. It introduces information processing concepts and machinery to the domain of medicine. It is a multidisciplinary approach because it combines dentistry, nursing, billing, administration, as well as the medical fields. This diagram it is a Venn diagram showing medical informatics is an amalgamation of computer applications, medicines, and information technology. Medical informatics, we develop and assess methods and systems for the acquisition, processing, and interpretation of the patient data with the help of knowledge which is obtained from scientific research. Medical information use in healthcare. It consists of 4 things: communication, knowledge management, decision support, and information management. How do we do the communication in medical informatics? We do the communication via the help of telemedicine, teleradiology, with the help of patient email, different browsers, presentations, etc. How we do the knowledge management? We do the knowledge management via the aid of journals, consumer health information, and evidence-based medical information. The decision support is achieved in the form of reminder systems, which consist of short messaging systems such as SMS, app like TalkSoft and Google, diagnostic expert systems, and various forums for the drug interactions. Information management, which is the 4th component of health informatics, is done via the electronic health records, which are the digital versions of a paper chart containing all of the patient's medical history. It can also be achieved by a disease registry, such as one of the registries is non-communicable disease registry, which is NCDIR of ICMR, which is for non-communicable diseases such as cancer, diabetes, stroke, and cardiovascular disease. In addition to the electronic health records and disease registry, billing transaction and computerized ordering systems can also help us in information management. In today's scenario, computers and computing in medicine, how do they help us? They help us in hospital information system. What is a hospital information system? A system which gives us information about the hospitals, its billing, its administration, as well as the patient. The main components of an hospital information systems are administrative, clinical, documentation, billing, and business systems. It includes electronic health records, and it provides tool for communication among the providers. Electronic medical records, also called as electronic health records or electronic records. It is a computer-based patient medical record. It is a repository of information about a single patient in a medical setting, including clinical, demographic, and other data. It facilitates access to the patient data by clinical staff at any time. Means a clinical staff sitting in any scenario in the hospital can access the patient record at any time, and they don't have to wait for the turns. Accurate and complete claim processing by the insurance companies as they assume that nobody can manipulate these records. Automated check for drug and allergic interaction. Clinical notes can be archived and they can be turned on to later on. We can do prescription, scheduling for various procedures or surgery, and sending to and viewing by the labs. Electronic medical records have various advantages, such as they are compact, they can be used simultaneously by more than one personnel, easily copied and archived. And because they can be easily copied and archived at multiple spaces, they are portable, they are secure. But in today's scenario where security issues have arisen, they support many other services. Performance audits can be done with the help of these, and they can also be used for research purposes. There is disadvantages are high investments, hardware, software, and operational costs. Training is required, security issues, and constant power requirements for their access. Earlier, anesthesia information management system, also called as AIMS, was used to function in isolation but now it is integrated with the billing or the clinical software. Selection of AIMS depends upon ease of access to the preoperative information of the patient, ease of the intraoperative use, so that an anesthesiologist can use this system while taking care of the patient also. It's need to be integrated with devices in the operating room and with other systems such as labs and the facility to which information can be transferred at the conclusion of the procedure. AIMS are a tool by which compliance can be recorded and tracked. Data registries. What is a data registry? Data registry is an accumulated data that can be stored in a local vendor-based data store or ported to a hospital or system data store and integrated with other data sources or extracted to a multi-institutional registries. It is used to analyze or track individual patients, a group of patients, or a particular pathological condition. Anesthesia Incident Reporting System, also called as AIRS, is a data registry. It collects information about anaphylactic reactions, device malfunction, medication side effects, unusual vascular or neurological injuries, and complication which is related to the use of electronic health records in anesthesia settings. The challenges which we face in the hospital information system or electronic health record is to prepare the providers for the changing behavior of the patient. In today's scenario, the behavior of the patient are changing. They do the Google search and they come to you. They have all the options already available with them. You have to raise awareness among physicians and medical students. You have to motivate them to use information and communication technology and implementation and integration of this innovation into teaching and learning. This is a Venn diagram showing the barriers to the information technology. Time. The most common sought after barrier. People say we don't have time. When they do have time to register it and to write it in a register, they do have time to enter it into a computer. It's just the mode of preference of the patient, of the person. Expertise that is required, because unless or until you are expert with the computer, you cannot enter anything into the hospital information system. You do require access to the internet. This resources and support of the technical team is also required. The factors which affect medical informatics is the increased usage. Its increased usage in today's scenario is due to increased use of technology, mobility of the population, specialist availability. Specialists are available everywhere throughout the world. So patient can have access to these specialists through the medical informatics technology. Increased healthcare costs, improved software and hardware, reduced computer cost, and increased awareness among the patient population. What is hospital information system? Hospital information system is a comprehensive integrated information system which is designed to manage administrative and clinical aspects of a hospital. It includes both paper-based information processing as well as data processing machines. It aims to achieve the best support of patient care and administration. It follows various standards such as Health Level 7 standards. Coming to the another topic, which is telemedicine. What is telemedicine? Tele means far away, and medicine means medicine. So it means delivery of medicine at a distance. It is the use of modern telecommunication and information technologies for the provision of clinical care to the individuals who are located at a distance and to the transmission of such information to provide that care. Application of healthcare services across the space, time, and social and cultural barriers. It is a highly advantageous technique, but various barriers to its widespread practice are licensures, credentiality, malpractice, and reimbursement issues. There are two basic forms of telemedicine. One is live telemedicine and other is store and forward telemedicine. Live telemedicine is mostly via a video conference links. It can be a telephone call too. Requires the presence of both parties at the same time and requires high bandwidth and low latency connections. Store and forward telemedicine is acquiring the data, images and videos from the patient and transmitting the same to the specialist. It assesses, the specialist assesses that information at a convenient time offline. Both parties are not required to be present at the same time. Bandwidth and latency of the connection is not a problem, and most of the time it is a combination of store and forward followed by a live interactions. What is the advantages of telemedicine? There are various advantages like making healthcare available to underdeserved areas, access to specialists at remote locations, and providing medical attention to the patients in the confines of their home. The two new technologies which we encountered in telemedicine are teleimmersion and telepresence. What is teleimmersion? Teleimmersion permits geographically dispersed people to collaborate in a shared virtual space. Means specialists who are present throughout the world can come together in a virtual meeting and discuss about a patient. Other is telepresence. Telepresence is a system where human practitioners have visual and mechanical actuators and sensors to see, feel, and move objects in a remote environment. Means a doctor can be near the patient but not be physically near him. Telemedicine and anesthesia. Telemedicine has special application in provision of anesthesia. Anesthesiologist can participate in the pre-op evaluation of the patient. Means the patient might be in some other healthcare setting or he might be at his home. But anesthesiologist can access the patient and can access his pre-operative records via telemedicine. Remote anesthesia monitoring means the surgeon or the anesthetist is sitting somewhere else and still they can supervise the patient and do his monitoring. Peri-operative consultation via telemedicine link. Do you encounter something difficult or something unexpected during the intra procedure? So you can have a peri-operative consultation with other experts. Evaluation of remotely located patients and pre-operative optimization and preparation and limiting the day of procedure cancellation. Means the patient is coming from a far away place to a particular hospital for a particular surgery. So for those kind of patients, you can evaluate them at their own location, do the pre-operative optimization and preparation for him for the coming surgery. Remote consultation during complicated procedures and remote monitoring of the physiological data and audio and video links by which an anesthesia provider can remotely support healthcare provider. Example, during military and mass casualty situations, if a healthcare provider is available, but he is unable to foresee any further complication, he is unable to monitor the patient. So an anesthesiologist can help him out in such a situation. And simulation and training. Simulation and training is we are very well aware of this in the present COVID-19 scenarios, as all the classes and all the training is being done online through. It is a sort of a telemedicine portal communication only. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nidhi, for all those medicine people who were at crossroads to whether to take up engineering or medicine in the beginning. this is a wonderful opportunity that you can combine, and you can, do a one-time, short-term course in medical informatics, which is available, and you can. It's an upcoming thing. You have to know this. There's no way out of this. It's the future.